Hi, so this will be day 2 of my AeroSense IT/OT project, and today I'm going to walk you through how I have set up the whole simulation. So in this simulation, I have used VRML language, so that's the virtual reality modeling language, and this is the file where I have defined the how the entire simulation will look and feel. So this external proto or external components, that's how I have imported the individual building components inside the simulation, like the trees, buildings, floor, background, etc. And one important value inside the world information, that's the basic time step. So basic time step defines how fast the time moves inside the simulation. So if the value is lower than 8, then it means time will travel a lot slower. That means higher accuracy but slower speed. And it's the opposite for vice versa. The default damping is the resistance the drone feels inside the simulation, like the wind resistance. So we are also defining the viewpoint. So that's how the two cameras inside the simulation. One is for the whole of the simulation, and the two is the camera that follows our drone. The luminosity, how bright we need the simulation to be, and also we are defining how the hill is going to be inside the simulation. So if you remember in our simulation, we had a hill and we had a small forest. So we are numerically defining the elevation of the hill at specific places. And again, the forest will be of cherry trees, and instead of placing trees one by one, we are just giving them giving them a maximum height and a minimum height, and it will place the trees inside the location that we have specified. And also it will have a start location and an end location for the drone. And here we have defined the start location and the end location as the start marker and the target marker. So this base color is the RGB values. So here it's going to be green for the start and red for the end. And finally, we are also defining the drone. So its position, linear velocity, angular velocity, etc. So these are the values, or these values define how the drone moves inside the simulation. So this is how the whole of the simulation is set up, and next will be the drone controller, where this is where I'll explain how we are controlling the drone as it moves from point A to point B, and as well as the data collection part.